Welcome to Tintev Love Box. Here's a video that goes with the recent Grinch leak video. 1.8 thousand views. This one, I put a lot of work into this one. See, the thing is, I'm the custom stage guy. Custom stages are going to get the views. And 1.8, not bad for me. But it's also not the greatest. But also, who wants to watch a video like this, you know? What's it called? Still trying to understand the Grinch like 2 years later. See, I couldn't name it. Okay, spoiler alert for the video. I was the one to debunk this leak, you know? And I couldn't call it that because that's just not cool. Plus, it loses that twist at the end. You know, I mean, it's not necessarily a twist, but it's just a big reveal at the end, and it's true. I just want to say it's true. I actually everything I say is factual in the video, besides maybe the beginning where maybe I just use a little bit of like hyperbole, you know, with this beginning thing with the. There were two groups of people around this time in October 2018. With like where I talk about the fans, like that's an exaggeration. There were people who were just like, I don't know, I think it's real, but I'm not gonna fight anybody over it, type of thing. Also, listen to this narration skill. People around this time in October. There were two groups of people around this time. That's because I recorded it on like a different day, and I fit it in there, or maybe it was a different day, but it was. I was probably cutting out some of my pauses like that, or I don't know, just like maybe it was like a second take or something. Yeah. Also, if I'm making weird noises, but did I eat chips yet? Did I eat chips in this video? I don't know. I'll try not to do that for real this time because I recorded my Lego Racers Let's Plays and I kept eating chips, so that was about 20 minutes ago. Okay, not even. Gonna crush their dreams, and then or anything. Aaron Nitmar has a relatively. This is some foreshadowing. History lesson or anything. Aaron Nitmar has a relatively good video that covers most of it. Most of it, yeah. The reason I'm making this video is because I do have some. I didn't click that. Okay, but I did put a lot of work into this because I kind of forgot how much editing that other like YouTube video makers, YouTubers, how much work they put into it. Because Aaron Nitmar's, I didn't really watch the video before I started editing. I was probably watching it to get footage of. Oh yeah, I was watching to get footage of like this, but he didn't have any footage, like any. It was just It was basically just this trailer, just the entire time, and he was just talking over it. I'm sure not a lot, but most of the work went into researching it. I didn't put a lot of research into this because I don't cover a lot, and a lot of it's just memory. Yeah, I mean, my memory was pretty. It's accurate to this because I've been thinking about it for 2.5 years. Really, I mean, I brought it up a couple of times on probably a stream once, then Discord once or twice, and then on Twitter recently. And I thought that should just be a video. That's going to be a tweet. No one believes me anyway. I have to like explain the entire story, you know. And the title is, I'm still trying to understand. That's definitely true because the person who made it still has not revealed themselves yet. But yeah, just like every sentence needs like its own little thing, right? Just going back to like the amount of effort needed, and these like when it comes to something like this, like okay, the title cards I understood were a little bit, I don't know, try hardy or just over dramatic. It was supposed to be a little bit over dramatic, you know, but the title cards and the chapters, it's just funny to me. Like they're really chapters in a 7-minute video, and for some reason one of the chapters is half the length of the video. Yes. Originally I had like 3 chapters, but I just kept adding some. Yeah, so the thing where I like list everything like this, if it were just another YouTuber's videos, they would just have the trailer footage over it or something. But that's not me saying, look how much work I put in it. That's me saying I should get on their level and not put as much work into it. Because I was like, I have to make sure it's a high standard for YouTube. No. I definitely recorded this the day before.
Into the Babe's roster, and his trailer also had Incineroar, which confirmed that it was all fake because
Because I don't know it was like 3 a.m. to be fair. Because
that it was all fake because Incineroar was not on the leak. And some people...
This is the thing I recorded like an hour before I went to bed the day before. Because I like to I upload on Tuesday. I like to have the videos completely done on Monday. And then uploaded, title, and thumbnail, everything Monday night. And does this look like Skull Kid to you? Like, really, guys? Really? Here are the horns. Where's his hat? Why is he under Mach Rider? Why is he Mach Rider's headlights? Explain that. Why is he not wearing his right colors? Like, come on, guys. What was that? Oh. Don't mind if I do.
People thought they saw Skull Kid, which is a fake within a fake.
The editing here is pretty lazy.
Actually,
night before type of thing.
About Isaac, everyone should have...
Oh. About Isaac was also that's the same recording. And this was before, because originally it was just going to be...
Shadow the Hedgehog, Bannerroar, which...
This, and I also had to do this because I forgot Ken and Chorus Kids. I forgot 2 of the characters, Ken being very important. So I had to redo that. And it went right into this before. It didn't have the Skull Kid mention or anything. See, I don't know. Is this interesting? Is this interesting second channel content? Talking about my own videos? Honestly, I wish more YouTubers did this. Because it's interesting. Relax does it. It's... Sorry, this chair suddenly got loud. But it's interesting.
He was on this.
Other people's videos.
There was that one leak with Stanley the Bugman. He would be more believable.
I'm very happy that it was... Wait, Lego Racers is still open. How's my wallpaper? Pretty cool, huh? Banjo-Kazooie. Also, Grinch. Love that. Thanks for that, YouTube. I don't know how to change that. Anyway. I'm glad the people responded well to it. Because I really wasn't sure how this was going to go. Like, the people were going to be mad at me. And nobody's really seemed to be mad at it. I got 5 dislikes. That's fine. Like, the like ratio, I think, is pretty good. And that's always good. Because sometimes I just like to make a video that I like. But this one... I don't know. Like, I liked making the Minecraft tournament thing. That was fun. The like ratio was not that good because it was just diversify some content. I liked making it. I liked recording it as well. But this one, yeah, I'm just glad nobody got mad. There was one comment about Lynn, and it seems kind of... I don't even remember reading that, but apparently I give it a thumbs up. And that's Gecko Hane. Obviously, he deserves the little heart thing. Okay, something about Lynn. Oh, this one too. I think I did respond to this one. Right. Yeah, a lot of people say Shadow can't be in it if he's an Echo, but he's not going to be in it, like, no matter what. He can work as an Echo. I know it's a little... It feels kind of scummy to respond to this outside of this, but I already gave a good enough response. But yeah, he can fit as an Echo. Like, come on. Everyone has more potential. Like Dark Samus is what the example I used. Lynn, what? Oh yeah, this one is just how relevant Lynn is. And it's okay, but she hasn't been in a game. Or she was in a mobile game, and she was in the Hyrule Warriors, which I did some research whether or not she's the main character, and I asked the question in a Fire Emblem group, and they're like, no, she's not a main character. She was barely in it. I was like, okay, I'll take your word on it. I don't know anything about Fire Emblem. Anyway, just thanks to the response being good. Because I was thinking, I'm probably going to have to make like a follow-up video where I respond to common comments, stuff like that. But no, I don't. And now I don't have a video for Tuesday, so thanks for that. Thanks for not hating my video. Anyway, this was a funny leak, the Stanley thing. And Incineroar, Steve are on here. But not Ken.
There's no way Nintendo's gonna put in Isaac. He hasn't been in a new game since the DS. Like, his heyday actor.
Oh yeah, this is what
you could argue Gino.
kind of thought people would be mad at me for, is because, oh, that's really badly cropped. But I didn't trim that, to be fair. A lot of people like to disagree with me on this topic. And see, the thing is, when you make a YouTube video, when you're talking a YouTube video, or streaming, people just tend not to disagree. It's not because you're more right. It's just you're sitting in a higher chair, basically. And there's problems with that. And it makes me unsure about certain opinions. But anyway, retro characters. Nintendo, whether or not they're relevant, these characters from the GBA era or GameCube, Nintendo cares a lot less about them than they do about the NES era, which is all these except for the middle ones, which these are sort of the characters a little bit later. Like even Super Nintendo, like they're not going to put in someone from Pilot Wings for Super Nintendo, but they will put in Duck Hunt, right? They might put in Stanley the Bugman at some point. That, again, like I said, this confession time, this isn't a real quote. This is just kind of what people were saying back then about the Stanley thing. Up here, this seems like a very stupid Nintendo-like decision. That was a general idea then. Because, yeah, they put in Duck Hunt. And even Ice Climbers, that's weird. Put in the pro wrestler from Pro Wrestling, Starman or something, right? The Amazon. Put in one of that. It could be an Echo for Incineroar. That was always my thought for Ultimate. Like, if they're going to put in Incineroar, his side B looks like it could be Pro Wrestler. Whatever. Excite Bike also. Very surprising Excite Bike's not it. Mach Rider, I don't think Mach Rider could work because he would be gigantic, right? But Excite Bike, if they want to put an NES bike character, it would be him. Right? Okay, but a lot of these retro characters, they're characters that never got past a certain era, right? Well, the NES ones anyway. When they were put in, they were only in that era. Pit had one Game Boy game around that time. That's why I say era. But like Stanley, he's like the same thing. Like, I don't know, he might have had like a BS version in Japan or whatever, right? It doesn't really matter. And yeah, BS. Broadcasting system or whatever it's called. It's a Teleview? I don't remember. Either way, like, Geno is definitely that for Super Nintendo. Ice Climbers, they need to make another Ice Climbers game, though, right? That's the thing. I should have mentioned this in the video. Geno, he shouldn't be in Smash. He shouldn't be in Smash. He should be in a Mario game. He should be in a new main series Mario game. How cool would that be, right? What if he was in Odyssey? What if you got his little outfit in Odyssey, too? If he was just a character, he was just, what if instead of Bowser Jr. and Bowser's Fury, what if it was Geno or something? Or that type of role? Not you can't switch them out exactly, but just something like that. Just make him a playable character. They're not going to make a playable character because they don't even make Wario a playable character anymore, and they don't even say the name Waluigi. You got a name drop in Odyssey, though, which is very uncommon. They did not reference Waluigi ever. But Geno is very cool. He's just a cool little guy. And if you were in Mario Kart, I would die. That would be awesome. It does make me wonder about Banjo as well. I think I read something recently that said Nintendo owned Banjo until Microsoft bought it or whatever. So they published the game. Also, I didn't even see. It's the chips from earlier. I Game & Watch, did not see him up here. He's also he was before NES, but he's more of like the original video game character in a way. I mean, not actually, because he wasn't really a character, but he was before Donkey Kong. But he was just like, that's what he represents. I think he's even a little bit more different than just being the NES character for that game. Because every Smash game has the retro character, but they're NES characters. Um, like Rob, you might even say it's not exactly, he doesn't exactly fit that, but Pitt did anyway. Um, Ice Climbers and Melee, but you also had Game and Watch. I feel like I was forgetting somebody. I don't know. Because you might say, well, Gino is retro. K. Rool is retro. But K. Rool, like I was saying before, I know that I completely sidetracked myself, but K. Rool, he was in the, like, Mario Baseball on the Wii. You know, he was in that, which was his last game before. But he was in a lot of Super Nintendo games and the 64 game, GBA. Like, he was in more games than just he got his NES game and that was it. Same with Excite Bike to some degree. There was like 64, and then there was one on the Wii. Excite Bots, was that related? Excite Truck, I don't know. It was just like, it's still more of a franchise. Not that Nintendo. I'm not saying they made this rule in Melee and they're sticking to this rule. That's the way a lot of fans like to discredit opinions with. There are no rules. Like, that's a fan rule. You made that up, which comes from some influencer, I'm pretty sure. Maybe Game Explain or something, or someone disproving rules. And now everyone just parrots that. That's just my opinion. But there aren't rules, but there's patterns. You know, I don't think they would make an assist trophy a character. I didn't think they would make a spirit a character, but they're not going to appear at this, like, they don't. That's a spirit's not really a main role in the game, right? They do go through the effort to make sure background characters aren't there when they're okay, like DDD in Dreamland 64. He doesn't show up in the background if he's being played. Same with like Link, even other Links, like Young Link. If you're Young Link on the Spirit Train stage, then Toon Link doesn't show up there, which is weird because it's a different Toon Link anyway. Like there can be two Links. There's three Links that are characters, right? But they just go through that effort. Even normal Link. But yet Chrom is the final smash of Robin. They should have changed that. Just, I don't know. That seems weird to me. That's a weird outlier. You know what I mean? So if they made an assist trophy a character, do you think I'm going to be mad? No. They made Bomberman a character. Oh, he's already a Mii costume. Well, that's another thing. I think Mii costumes don't deconfirm characters, but they do. They do. You know, if they're going to make Goemon a costume, because I thought Goemon could be cool as a character, but then you got the Mii costume, and I was like, that's great, because that's all he's going to get. You know, he's not going to be a fighter because he's not famous enough. Like, imagine Bomberman after Goemon. No. That won't happen. Bomberman would get in before. Anyway, so they're going to go through the effort of making Mii costumes, but then not having anything for Bomberman, let's say, or Goemon, or Monster Hunter. They're not, like, that would be released at that time. That's the thing. Same with like Resident Evil spirits. Like, okay, they're going to do that. They already talked to Capcom about this and got the rights for these characters, which is mostly just an ad anyway. There's not going to be Wesker as a character, right? Because they would have came out with the character pack or whatever. Anyway, I can't make fun of anyone's pick, which is the next part, because my character, which I was gonna mention, but I thought people would get mad at me. The characters I wanted: Pitfall Harry and Gordon Freeman, or any Valve character. That's not gonna happen. Neither of those will happen. But here's the thing. This is another thing I thought people would get mad at me for. Like, you can't keep requesting these guys because they're just from an era Nintendo doesn't like. They're missing out though. It's Nintendo's fault, right? If they put in Subtile, people would love that. And he's in like Pokemon. I don't know if he's in Sword and Shield, to be fair. I don't think he is. But you know, Pokemon are just like always like reoccurring. But Lloyd and Lynn, no. Like, they were the main character in one game. No. One game and then two games. Lloyd had two games. It's like on the Wii was his last appearance in like a main role. Same with Lynn. Like, okay, she was in the mobile game. So were a lot of characters. Like, outside of Fire Emblem fans, she's nobody besides the assist trophy in Smash, or the one character they want from Fire Emblem in Smash. Like, the same with Gino. He's is nobody in the public's eye besides that character everyone wants in Smash. Like Banjo, he was starting to become a little bit of that, and they must be doing something with Banjo, right? I don't know. Banjo 3, Banjo Remake, they got to be doing something, right? Crystal, nobody. Come on, Crystal, really? Does anybody really want her in Smash, or they just? Never mind. Yeah, and they use swords too. Come on, guys. If you didn't get this reference, it was
Moon Sheik or Plusle and Minun are going to be in the game.
The supposed leaked characters from Brawl, not leaked, cut characters from Brawl. This always made me so mad back then, though. This started to get under my skin because it's like, does this look anything like this? No, it doesn't. I don't even know what character was this for. Was it for the me costume for Custom Robo? I don't know. Like, this was the biggest stretch ever. You would think you would pick a different toy. If you were going to give the modelers something to base it off of, why would you give them this as reference? These don't look like these. Why not just circle the big cannons and his spikes? Those are spikes. It's stupid. Oh, we haven't even got to Van Rose yet. Ugh. Here's the picture. I recorded something for this too, and I didn't remember like where it was. And by that time, I didn't even realize all this this use of language down here. That's fine. What? Oh yeah, I said it's probably in my first draft of. This is actually a video where I use it as like a script, surprisingly, or an outline. What was I saying? Oh, one of those things I just forgot completely. Oh yeah, I said what was it? Serial killer basement billboard of an image or something like this, because this is what this is. It's a serial killer basement billboard. And yeah, I didn't say that in the final video.
This whole thing, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it? This music.
Enter Artsy Omni.
See, I said that as a misdirect because that's who people think solved this thing, even though it, like I said about Artsy Omni, it was Van Rose, according to public record. This was kind of funny unintentionally.
His own show called Leak Busters, which he would analyze these fake leaks and basically just say these aren't real.
Circle.
But the Grinch leak, it even stumped him. And he's a fake leak master.
Arrow. I don't know.
All right.
Like, he is like actually talking about things, but if you cut out what he's saying, he's circling something, and then that's just funny with no context at all. Anyway, this really. Oh, like it did. Did he blur out his location? It looks like he did, but obviously it says Los Angeles. Anyway, yeah, this like he really did just see my comment and used my screenshot, and it was playing. It just went right to it. It was already, and I believe. Yeah, of course you believe. Van Rose on Twitter. I don't want to make a judgment on his character, but he definitely seems like the guy to follow everybody. He just follows everybody, and then half of them follow him back, and then he unfollows them. That's just what he seems like to me. That's the extent of his of his negative behavior, though. That's just what it seems. So yeah, again, this is real. Just if you go to this video by Artsy Omni, he links my comment and everything. A lot of people were like, "Ew, Reddit, and ew, Tev uses Reddit." I used to use Reddit, not so much anymore. I use Discord now. Like if I have 1 minute, I'd sit there. I would go on Reddit, but now I just go on Discord because that's better, and I have responsibilities there. Yeah, here's my comment. I was really afraid this was going to get a copyright thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
If you
I also, this was another thing when editing, I didn't make it seem like a big deal. I didn't emphasize the background was the defining thing, so I had to make this little edit. The meme language, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
This image, love this image.
if you even hinted
How
at
does he emote so much in this
if you even
makeup and mask? Is this Jim Carrey for real? Anyway, this is also like a picture I made in 2018. Yeah. But this was a screenshot from, like, it was around the time, because, you know, Reddit detectives, we were sleuthing around, and someone else, I think, found the timestamp for this. But hey, I got the original picture, Van Rose. This is it. I don't know who took this, or because it was like, what, a 5-hour VOD or something. So this is the only one I saw. Because I did actually remember. I remember saying, or when I first realized, what was it, the never before seen background thing. I remember thinking, like, because I have like I swear I have like a memory issue or something. I just have trouble remembering things, but I'll remember them like 2 days later or something. That could have been this situation. I felt like I used to be better, and it gets worse over time. So I might have seen this and thought, no, I've seen that. But then that must have been months. So I might have just been, because I was really into like the Grinch leak investigating. But something reminded me, I've seen that. I've seen that before. And I'm surprised more people didn't. The Grinch leak maker or whatever, I'm surprised he wasn't aware of this. Because, well, nobody was. Why was it me? Of all people, why was it me? And here's the thing I didn't include in the video. People still thought it was real after. This makes me so mad. It's just, use your brains, people. This is more of an issue in real life things, not Smash Brothers fake leaks. Where just think about it. It can't be real because Incineroar wasn't on it. Well, maybe did I talk about this in the video? I know I recorded it. I think I did. I have like an epilogue that's unreleased. Anyway, maybe the game was delayed or something. Maybe the characters would be released later because what? Guys, the weird thing about this is Ken's artwork on the banner is the same as the Grinch leak. It's the same render. No, it's not. It's not the same render. I'll show you that. Render. I made a video a long time ago. Here's a vintage video. Ready? Here's that video. I thought it was unlisted, but apparently it's not. It's public still. Anyway. Oh yeah, there's some actual comments here. I'm so confused. This is what people were saying. I should have linked the comments, but I copy and pasted them. I'm so confused. The art from the Grinch leak for Ken is the same as the official. This was like their first reaction. Like, this is like minutes after Incineroar debunked everything, right? Like, officially, or so like definitively, but like apparently not. Still weird that Ken was in the same pose as the Grinch leak. Oh, right. This is Ken's most famous pose, because it is. This is the Grinch leak. It's not even the same. First, this always looked like his foot to me. It looked like his foot was straight up in the air. I should have had more pictures just to make the point even better. This, just It makes you so mad. Just use your brains, please. It's just when you want something so bad that you're trying to make it real. I was not mad about this way of thinking in 2018, I'll tell you that much. It's fine, though. Yeah, it's not the same. Was he in the same spot in the leak, or no? He was in a different spot anyway. Oh wait, was he? Or was it just like a coincidence? I could have sworn that somebody was moved to the same spot, which gave more credibility to the leak. I don't think it was Ken. I love this chapter thing. It's really great. Patrick Stewart. Apparently, it didn't quite line up though. Anyway.
Banner background, which is just the sky and the ground, without any of the characters. The version of the background on the top is from...
Wait, where am I? I'm out of order.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I found not something for this single Reddit comment.
Yeah,
Who is this hero? I would like to thank him.
You can obviously tell it's me if you look down here, but luckily that's only a second.
Tevlev. But I'm Tevlev.
Yeah. Also, see, a lot of people who watch, but if it's like the first time watching, they probably forgot my name already, like 5 seconds after I said it. You know, I'm Tevlev, this is 10 Gaming. I also stutter it or whatever, or mumble, I should say. So I appear over here as well. Just to this is what I look like as a YouTube avatar person. So this is me, just to make sure if you're not familiar. Also, this is actually a different picture too. One of my eyes is smaller.
The Grinch leak. It was me.
Also, this is acting. I had to record this multiple times.
One who remembered that the E3 background was blank. I thought, oh, that's neat. I'm the one who got no credit. I'm the one who's been sitting on the...
And this, I was thinking people might think this is me, but it's actually just Google Images flashlight scary lighting or something like that. I also thought people would get mad about these comments.
You're canceled. Aaron Nitmar, the so-called gaming historian, you're canceled. The Grinch who stole Christmas, you're canceled. Artsiami, you're forgiven.
Because that's what happens. You know, this, you can definitely get away with this if you're punching up, you could say. Because like, okay, Van Rose, if he was like 5 followers or something, followers don't matter, but for some reason it does make an impact. If, let's say I had 100,000 followers, you're bullying somebody if you're just with influence, not numbers. You know, people say it's a problem with numbers now, with people obsessing over, but it's more than numbers. It's definitely a problem if it's a problem, or if you're looking at it as numbers. But you know, Twitter followers, in a way, they're power because of people behind them, not the number. That's what I'm saying. Maybe that thought's not very refined, but that's the thought. Anyway. Oh yeah, I pretend like it's just for the video, but I pretend like I knew about the iceberg in secret. But you know, if you're familiar with this channel, you might know I made a whole video about it, about this iceberg.
The 10 Gaming iceberg. Yeah, I know all about that.
See, it's like, no, people know I know about it.
10 Gaming iceberg.
This is Tyler, by the way. Some stupid thing they do in the stupid Discord, but it's funny. It's stupid, but it's funny. I was gonna say something else, but well, how long is this? 33 minutes. Great. No, I don't know. I think this is kind of all I had to say about it, because there's a lot I need to say that doesn't fit in like a 7-minute video, obviously. But it's also a lot of rambling and repeating myself. Aaron Nitmar, I don't know how I feel about him. What has he done? Debunked the link? I was just... Well, now the joke doesn't work. Did he debunk a link? No, he didn't. I was just joking. Obviously, he's done a lot. I don't know what he did, though, but I'm sure he's done a lot. He has a confusing name. So, what else did he do? What's he known for? What did he do? Something with Smash Brothers and the alt costume. Yeah, the history of the alternate costumes. So, could do that, I guess. Acting. I did make sure I put that in, otherwise people would think I'm serious. But then people thought I was lying, or not lying, but
somewhere.
making it up for a joke.
Acting.
Patrick Stewart's great, isn't he? Fish Gaming Wednesday music. Out for the outro. Oh yeah, and, I forgot. I forgot to credit Tempodic. The music here is for Tin Cart Racing, for something relating to that. And I said, can I use this? I'll credit you and I'll link you in the description. And I forgot. So I'm going to do that right now. Yeah, so if you like this Grinch video, not this one you're watching, but this Grinch one right over here, then you can share it. Share it with the Smash community. Because they need the truth, Everybody, every Smash fan, they think in their minds, Van Rose on Twitter, they debunked the Grinch League, but we need to get the truth out there. Acting, again, by the way. Anyway, thanks for watching this long video. It's almost 40 minutes. I'm going to make some more content on Tintevlev box, so stick around for all that and stuff. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.